Darkstar recording.
Like, it's the judge, and that's it.
I mean, he is the judge. That's the point. Hey, we're back
Show up.
with me, the Rob, with Godot, the Iffy,
Hello.
and with Judge, the Lawrence.
That's not correct. It's meant to be George, but he's not here, so I guess I'm the judge now.
Yeah, but Lawrence.
I was meant to have no voice line for this. I was meant to have a nice, easy.
You were meant to have Iris, actually, but
I was meant to have such a nice, easy recording session, and then this happens. Fuck you, George.
anyway,
actually,
last time, Godot wants to shank us.
He's got that knife ready. Godot, are you branching a knife in my courtroom?
No, I'm just happy to see you, Your Honor.
I'm
Do you not notice?
Guilty. Now that you mention it, if you look closely, does he see a blood stain? Is he gonna do it again?
Where did you find that? I didn't see that when I investigated the crime scene.
Did you investigate the pine tree at the crime scene?
No one investigates
What
the pine tree.
Ah, shit, there was a pine tree.
This dagger was stuck in the backside of the pine tree.
Curse you two,
Was
you
there?
still
Oh.
images of a background. Sorry. The fact that,
The last blow was struck, being a violent battle between the two women. This little baby was thrown in the direction of the back of the pine tree.
Sorry, but I'm serious, but the literal reason we couldn't find that shit was because we literally cannot see the back of the fucking tree. Fucking Christ.
Perspective, am I right?
But this wouldn't have happened in the modern Phoenix Wright game. Which means the blood on this dagger belongs to the victim, correct? Wait, that's not effective, Judge. That's okay.
You listening, old man?
And come down there.
I first heard this confession this morning. I had taken the first sip of my 13th cup of morning coffee.
I want your eighth.
Bitch, I drink fast.
Didn't you say it was your 8th just a few minutes ago?
Yeah, I drank your 5 in a few minutes.
Seconds.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough time to get the blood analyzed on such a short notice.
Let's go put it in for analysis now, then, you piece of shit.
No.
You know how... Do you think Godot, when he has his temperature checked, he always is not allowed into the workplace because the temperature is always above 37.8 degrees? Because of all the coffee he drinks. In any case, the court would accept the dagger as evidence. Wait, why do I keep going up to Edgeworth? What are you doing? Furthermore, fucking Christ! Furthermore, I order the blood test be performed on it immediately. There we go, that's better. What?
My sweetheart, make sure you treat her right.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Godot's into knife
Many
play.
things.
Bailiff! Get this piece of shit to the crime lab for testing immediately.
Oh, it was too good, I see. Too good to pass up on.
I was gonna say the trash, but I couldn't. I was too busy making the line.
Nah, I would have said piece of shit as well.
Now then, the testimony we've heard out now has had numerous unbelievable aspects to it. However, after having found the very dagger the witness spoke of,
The existence of the dagger doesn't change shit.
I believe we consider her testimony to be credible.
No, we can't.
Well, it's evidence that it was in fact a dagger.
Yeah, there was a dagger, but... Like, first of all, it's her daughter. Motive. Second, why wouldn't they have tossed away the blade? What reason was there to do it? Oh shit! I accidentally
It's the
skipped
thing,
his
like,
line.
even if it's someone's daughter, like it is still technically possible for someone to commit the crime. It's not impossible because she's a daughter. It's just
No, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying that we currently lack a motive.
Yeah, well, that's the contention at the moment. Anyway, in any case, witness, if you can please stop skipping lines and testify again to this court. Also, what Godot said was cute girls never lie, which is fucking bullshit. You know, even Godot should know. About instances, the battle between the two women.
Yes, Your Honor.
The battle. The battle.
Battle minigame. Fight for 400 coins.
Mystic Miles stumbled briefly after being hit over the head with a staff. Then she dodged Mystic Elise's next attack and stole her weapon.
She pulled a heck of a dog.
Suddenly, Mystic Elise was the one on the defensive, with her back or in lantern. I wasn't gonna say intern, lantern.
Back against the intern. What's the intern doing? It's the intern this entire time. She commits the crime. Yeah. Go on.
As the Mystic Maya stabbed Mystic Elise. Elise managed to fling the knife away, but then she collapsed. She got a laugh point.
That was a very heartbreaking story. I don't actually care.
I don't know if there were any bad things between them, but it had been 17 years since Mystic Missy's disappearance. Perhaps they simply didn't recognize each other anymore.
That seems reasonable. Now then, Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Alright, bitch.
And you don't get the beating stick for you. The funny thing is, he thinks I'm joking. I'm not, I'm very serious. Mr. Ike's ass.
The thing about this is that if her back was the thing, she would need to... She was stabbed in the back, she can't be stabbed in the front.
Stabbed in the back, yeah.
Nothing about you just isn't right today, Iris.
Yeah, you're right. Not her. You're okay.
Huh?
Until now, I didn't think you were the type to make such a careless mistake. However, the testimony you just gave contains quite a few contradictions.
Fucking talking shit.
What do you mean? What's wrong about my testimony?
According to you, quote-unquote, Maya Fey stabbed the victim who had her back to the stone lantern, correct?
No, Rob, Burst Muscle's not until the 4th game, Rob. Calm down.
Yes, that's right.
But that is bullshit! But in that case, the victim would have been stabbed in the stomach, right?
Yes, I think so.
But, according to the autopsy report, the cause of death was due to blood loss from a stab wound in her back.
Oh, shit.
This proves that the victim was stabbed from behind, not from the front.
Behind.
Sister
I hit it from
Iris,
the back, not the front.
it appears another seed of doubt has sprouted from your testimony.
Oh, God.
What? What is the meaning of this, Wright?
Ha. Simple. People are like books. Well, got the front and the back. You get my drift?
Is that all you have to say?
I can also say this. I can also say that the darkness loves to play with the human mind.
Objection! First of all, shut the fuck up! Second of all, could you please knock it off with the cheesy proverbs and illogical metaphors already? The point is, too much of this testimony just doesn't make sense. Why would a Wookiee want to live on it? Sorry.
What the? Max, is that you?
Sorry, Chewbacca defense. Instinctive.
Oh no, for some reason I thought it was going to turn into Max with that actual chain.
No.
Because you're dang gonna have it.
Dang nabbit! a useful staff and the people fighting being mother and daughter, and now she falsely claims that the victim was stabbed in the stomach.
There certainly are some inconsistencies.
There's a lot of inconsistencies.
Right? Don't make me slap a hoe.
Well, Iris, how about it?
Well, it's just... Yes, I mean, you're just being too naive about this whole thing, right?
Oh, what do you mean?
There are 250 distinct types of bitterness and coffee.
Okay.
But to pick one in each one, pick out each one requires total concentration and the use of all the senses. Were you really concentrating on what this one has actually said?
Prosecutor Godot, explain yourself because I have no fucking clue what you're on about.
The witness was quite unambiguous about her own... Jesus fucking Christ, ambiguities when she said that the garden was dark and she couldn't see clearly. Really? This is just stupid.
If it's
No, this was genuinely stupid. Like, she's 100% like, no, she got stabbed in the stomach, and now Godot's like, maybe it was dark. Maybe she didn't see things right.
That means that she's not a credible witness.
No, it means it's fucking stupid.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying.
Human needs one thing to see clearly.
a brain.
That is light.
Lawrence?
Oh, light.
Right. Right.
I had to do something.
Right. By the way, did you know?
I didn't.
In the temple has a rule that on nights when an acolyte is there trained, the stone lantern in the garden will always be lit, Iffy, you fucking monk.
It's shit.
I did wonder what that stone lantern was there for.
Well, if that's true, shouldn't the witness have been able to see the crime more clearly?
Normally, yes, Your Honor, but according to the head nun, Sister Bikini, the night of the crime, it was impossible to light that stone lantern.
Impossible?
Impossible. It had been used in a long time and the wick was no good. In other words, it had to be nearly pitch black in that garden that night. Could have been a faint light coming from the training hall, but that's all.
On the fucking moon.
Most enlightening. Ha, 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 ha.
One bet, yeah.
Yeah.
Two bets, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
3 bad. I'll get some out of it.
Illuminating fact that chased all the contradictions away. If the staff was dropped, it wouldn't be difficult to see. Someone stabbed him and Iris already.
Can we stab him in the iris?
Maybe. That explains why they didn't recognize each
I
other.
don't think it'd be very hard to do that because he's got a fucking mask on his face.
I'll break the mask.
Also, Godot, did you not get the message? You're meant to have the mask on your face. Sorry, on your
It is on my
mouth.
face.
Over the nose and over your mouth, not on your eyes.
It's just a PPE mask just worn over his face and stylized.
Can't see the demons to lurk in the night. That's why humans are weak. Isn't that right, Troy? Weak
Isn't that
so-
right?
No! It's not right.
I did it the wrong around.
Here you are. We present the stone lantern into evidence. You picked up an entire fucking lantern
It's
from
a
a
picture.
fucking temple just to bring it in.
It's a picture of it.
It's a picture
No,
of
it's
it.
not.
Yes, it is.
When we have pictures that looks like a picture, that's not a picture. He literally carried that thing all over
He
here.
didn't carry it. It's a picture. It has.
Maybe we'll rekindle the flame of
Continue,
in your
numbnuts.
mind. I'm ignoring you now, inanimate voice in my head.
Why is the judge just sitting there with that look on his face?
stronger. Was the flame too hot to handle?
This lantern has something written on it.
See, he fucking brought it in!
It's a picture.
But why? It's written in blood.
Oh
Take a
boy.
picture from different angles.
So the judge didn't know about that yet.
Written in blood?
It's like, I
Oh,
fucking did
shit.
it. I fucking need it.
Wait, it says.
Wait, no, it's me.
Hmm?
That's the judge.
Nah, I'm the judge now.
It says Maya upside down.
It doesn't look like money, to be honest, though. Oh, yes, that's right. Shit, I forgot about that. After being cornered and stabbed by Mystic Maya, Mystic at least didn't fall down right away.
Oh, sorry, updated autopsy report. The victim, death was almost immediate.
She must have been writing that on the stone lantern behind her. And with the blood that was draining out of her body.
This burger tastes good.
This whole fucking case just...
It only looks that way.
Hang on. One just a minute. What are you talking about?
Speak louder, Iffy.
What are you talking about? Oh shit!
What? What's wrong with it?
What a shiny Pokemon.
Not the time.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
What the fuck? Iffy, that's mine!
Then why the fuck did you tell me to speak?
We didn't tell you to speak. I was waiting for Lawrence.
You know, I got confused. She said you got interrupted. Yes. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
We're talking about the message written in blood.
Nonsense. This lantern, it's clean as a whistle.
Godot, you know you can't see fucking red. Why are you
could it
acting
be?
like you can't see red?
You can't see the bloody writing at all? Now that I think of it, he did something to me yesterday.
Mesa is pretty fucked up. Even with these huge goggles in my head, I still can't see everything.
He was a Digimon protagonist in a past life.
Didn't he know that he can't see fucking red?
So that's what he meant by that.
In any case, this is obviously an important clue. We now know that the crime scene was dark, and that the victim scrawled this message on the stone lantern. Well, Mr. Godot, anything further? Mr. Godot?
Okay then, let's move on.
Godot is literally shaking, and somehow I don't think it's from caffeine overdose.
Oh, no, I think it's from caffeine overdose too. I believe it has now been established that Mr. Nim was killed by Maya Fey.
That's just wrong!
Now it's time to turn our attention to you. Yes, sir.
The country go gone.
After the victim died. Oh shit. After the victim died, you did something, didn't you?
You did it, didn't you?
Let's hear it. We're all ears.
Testimony!
It is
Iris cover up.
After Mystic Elise died, I called out to Mystic Maya. That was my duty to protect the future master of the crying tradition. So I removed the body from the inner temple by myself. I dragged it behind me all the way across the dusky bridge. So dusky. So bridge-like.
It's Dusty Bridge, right?
Dusky.
The Dusty.
It's Ducky Bridge!
Ducky Bridge.
Whack! And I used the snowmobile to carry him back to the Hazgro temple end.
So every time you go over a step, it just goes quack.
Interesting point of reference.
I used this shitty shit sticku
Shitty sword.
to alter the way the wound looked.
Or as George just calls it, the shit sword.
Yeah, it is a shit sword. So you moved the body.
Yes, I was raised at Husgore Temple.
What's your temper? I was born and raised.
I owe a great deal thanks to the fake. In my Husgore Temple, born and raised, I killed everybody and then hit the bodies. Even so, I never imagined.
I got in one little fight, my mom got
At
scared.
least the name was actually Missy Faye. I've committed a terrible sin.
Fucking shit is what this is.
Piggy moo.
I believe you're looking for a twist of fate, Your Honor.
Oh, it's just fake. It's time to also the entire map.
I intend to return to the Iron Temple to taking care of the body.
That's how. Oh shit. So that's how Iris is in two places at once. Twisted fate ult.
Yeah, clearly, yeah. Holy partner.
You were spotted by the head nun, correct? Yes, and that's why I couldn't go back.
Your story makes sense, I suppose.
I suppose.
I don't care for it.
It makes no fucking sense. This is stupid. Everyone who's in this room right now is a little stupider because of fucking hearing all this bullshit.
Mr. Wright, go ahead and prove the obvious contradiction.
Yes, Your Honor. I will do so gladly. See, the bit I'm interested about is the snowmobile.
Batmobile.
Yeah. So, Mystically's dad called out to Mystic Man.
Batman.
Thought it was my duty to protect the future master of the Korean tradition. So I removed the body from the end temple myself. This is irrelevant. Dragged it behind me all the way across Dusky Bridge. Then I used the snowmobile to carry back to Hazuki. This is interesting.
I like how the only joke repeating both games is
The Batmobile! I knew that would show up sooner or later.
Oh, I was looking for that.
Yes, I had the key. Use snowmobile to travel to the Husgore Temple to Ducky Bridge.
This is the part that was in question the other day. Should I ask for more details?
We must ask about the Batmobile. Commissioner Gordon must know.
About the tracks.
About the track.
If you really did move her body by Batmobile, then there should be tracks left in the bat, right? I mean, snow.
In the bat.
Bat.
Well, yes, naturally we expect tracks.
This picture was presented at yesterday's trial. Are these the tracks from that ride?
Yeah, yes, I think they are.
But I can only see one set of tracks here.
I don't see what's so strange about that, right? Someone's still following when I left Husgore Temple.
That's fucking creepy. What?
What's creepy, Rob?
My door just opened by itself.
I heard the Batman was in
the thing!
I heard the Batman was being talked about, so I thought I had come in.
Jesus Christ.
I'm setting up a Commissioner Gordon. I can't do Commissioner Gordon that well.
Yeah, clearly. Batman snuck into Rob's room, right?
I know
was
he's in here
checking and find out who he was, and then just left.
I see. Snow was still fooling, huh? I don't know how Commissioner Gordon sounds like. I'm just copying the fucking astral change shit.
Man, I don't even know what he sounds like anymore at this point. There's too many.
She's very loud.
The murder took place had already stopped.
What you say, Rob? Nope.
I was trying to urge things along.
I'll say.
Look why there are such fresh-looking tracks.
Fresh.
What if
What about
like
it, Mr. Wright? What do you think about this testimony?
It's very important.
We must know where the Batman is at all
The
times.
murder took place. The snow had already stopped. That doesn't make sense if you stack it up against other evidence. Your Honor, I'd like the statement Iris made just added. I'd like the statement Iris made just. One day I'll get it right. I can't read now. I'd like the statement Iris just made added to her testimony.
It's spreading. Does it have something to do with the case?
We're the recording guys. like 20-something and we don't know how to fucking read.
All will be made clear if you allow her statement to be added to the record.
Well, if you're gonna be like that, I'm not gonna do it.
It should be fun.
Okay, Godot's none the wiser. Add it. Do it.
You. Let's get this snow business cleared up, shall we?
That business.
Bad business.
Big bad beaches. Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter if the snow had already stopped. Right, so let's take a look at the weather data.
Weather data.
No, it stopped at 10:50. Like the autopsy. It's no, it stopped at 10:50, but she died between 10 and 11. Suspect!
I mean, we already know when...
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't that one.
I was about to say, we already proved that when Miss Lee died, there was still snow on her. Present the picture where she's still covered in snow, Rob.
Hold on.
Because
You fucking fish!
By the time the murder took place, the toes had already stopped.
Rob,
What?
you know, you share a photo of Miss Lee's body. You know, when it was found at the back of the inner temple, at the Hazard Temple. You know how Edra proved that
No. It's definitely still the weather data, though.
No, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, well, fair enough. The hang was a different statement.
It was the dragging thing, because she has no snow on her.
I was going to say, because she was snow on her when she was in the courtyard or something.
No, there wasn't. There's no snow.
There was snow somewhere. I remember there being snow in one of these things. Not that one. But it's like a tiny bit of snow, like.
Here we go. There's no snow.
No snow there, okay. Oh, no, it's because there's snow on the other things, on the actual parts, fair enough.
You claim that the snow had already stopped when the murder occurred. But I'm sorry, Iris. That just isn't possible.
What?
This is the weather data from the night of the murder. According to this,
Sing
the
me the
snow
song.
didn't stop until 10:50 p.m. But you couldn't have
more.
crossed Dusky Bridge at that time.
Why do you say that?
Because, bitch, it was on fire!
It's true. Also, right, if you see it again in my court, I'll have you in contempt and in contempt, of course.
It's all off, I guess. You're hot. What did you say? Bridge was on fire. Oh, shit.
You don't mean to say you didn't know about it? It was because I'm vanished, right? I wished her down in the first place.
Ah, shit. But it can't be.
It looks like you still haven't figured it out. No matter how hard you try to deceive or conceal the truth, you can't pull the wool over the eyes of a real defense attorney!
Well, Rob, there's no real defense attorney here.
Jesus.
Order.
The bridge was already on fire when the incident took place. That's right, the inner temple was already cut off from the outside world. There is no way she could have crossed the bridge, body or no body!
Witness, even my patience has limits. Any further lying and I will find you in contempt of court. You have anything to say for yourself?
Apparently Godot has something to say for her.
The only person here that is truly contemptible is you. I wasn't gonna read it contemplating. Old man.
Holy shit! Godot's spitting!
Me? How fucking dare you? Godot,
Whether this
you're in
is light or
contempt.
not doesn't mean squat right now.
Squat!
Squat, everybody, squat. The important thing now is to find out the truth. Isn't that right?
And your idea of trying to find out the truth was to bring a liar to the stand.
And also piss off the judge, who could pretty easily hold you in contempt of court and also judge you as guilty of crimes. Okay. It's a course, but
It was snowing or not snowing, whether the bridge was burning or not. there are two facts that can't be disputed. First, the body of at least a Nim was discovered in the Ozigur Temple courtyard. And second, the head nun and Sister Bikini witnessed Iris desecrating the least in Nim's body.
He makes a good point on both accounts. Man, fucking Godot is just really good at starting from the end and working backwards. Like, he does this a lot. He always goes, well, sure, it doesn't make sense, but the fact of the matter is...
That's right. I'm not lying.
What are you claiming this time?
Wasn't myself at all that night.
Yeah, you weren't.
My memory is still somewhat hazy.
Objection! You have stood at that witness stand and testified this entire time. Are you telling us now that your memory of that night is hazy?
It's only human to err.
And it's only human to shove my fucking boot up your ass!
What's err?
To make an error.
No, that literally just said E-R-R-er.
Yes, that's what erring means. Is to make an error.
Yeah,
That's the first I've heard of this.
Even Mars even.
You're so perfect, Wright. Maybe you can explain this for the court.
shorthand for error.
I feel like Godot is speaking from... yeah, that's what I said. I feel like Godot is speaking from Iffy's mind now. Well, if you're so perfect, fuck you! What is it?
When the murder happened, the bridge had already burnt down. Down. Somehow the body traveled across the bridge and was found in the temple courtyard. Perhaps you have some kind of perfect explanation for this little magic trick?
Well, not exactly, no. I know there must be some other way she got across the burnout bridge, but unless I can somehow demonstrate it, we'll never know the truth.
It looks like the defense is not prepared to offer a suitable explanation.
Bridge? See what I mean? In other words, you're in no position to suggest that this lady's testimony isn't the truth.
Ah!
Bitch.
Alright then, witness, let's hear your testimony once more, even though I don't like it.
What, Your Honor?
But why do you keep fucking lying? You've admitted that you moved the victim's body. Nevertheless, your prior testimonies contain a rather large inconsistency. Please add an explanation for that in your testimony.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will this be her final testimony? Well, we'll deal with this next time on Phoenix Wright. Trials and Tribulations.